In the province of Raqqa, intense fighting is ongoing in the village of Safsafar, northeast of the town of Tabqa, which is controlled by ISIS. The US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, are struggling to secure this site in order to fully encircle Tabqa. In turn, ISIS terrorists have launched a series of attacks to prevent this. According to pro-SDF sources, over 20 ISIS members have been killed in the recent clashes in the area. It's clear that despite ISIS counterattacks, the SDF, backed up by the US-led coalition's warplanes, helicopters, artillery and military advisors, have enough military capabilities to besiege Tabqa and to retake this town from ISIS. Once the town of Tabqa and the nearby dam are secured, US-led forces are likely to advance against the ISIS terrorists along the Euphrates, outflanking the ISIS stronghold of Raqqa from the southern direction. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, formerly Jabhat al-Nusra, the Syrian branch of al-Qaeda, and its allied militant groups, seized back the town of Ma'ades from government forces in the northern countryside of Hama. Militants launched an attack in the area on April the 4th using vehicle-borne improvised explosive devices, VBIDs, to break government forces' defences in Ma'ades, and they had fully captured the town by nightfall. The militant success became possible because the Syrian army and other pro-government units had lost momentum while they were preparing their advance on the nearby militant-held town of Suram. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham's leadership used the delay to launch a major counterattack. On April the 5th, clashes continued in the area. Government troops backed up by artillery units and warplanes are carrying out counterattacks on the terrorists. Separately, the Syrian army entered Halaya. The Syrian army and the National Defense Forces allegedly captured the Al-Muzabad Mount northeast of Palmyra. Should this be confirmed, this would be the second mount located deep in the ISIS-controlled desert, captured by government forces during the last 7 days. On April the 4th, the so-called White Helmets reported that a Syrian Air Force warplane allegedly used the chemical agent sarin against civilians in the village of Khan Shaykhun in the province of Idlib. According to pro-militant outlets, the attack took place during a series of airstrikes in the area. The Syrian Defense Ministry denied using the chemical agent in the area. Later, the Russian Defense Ministry reported that the Syrian Air Force's airstrike destroyed a warehouse containing an ammunition dump where chemical weapons were being produced by militants. The warehouse was reportedly used to produce and store shells containing toxic gas. Some pro-government sources also suggested that the attack was made by the militants themselves, amid a series of military losses by Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and its allies in northern Hama.